Hey everybody, welcome back to Toot Soup. I'm Nate.
And I'm Alyssa.
We're about to go to Drift-A-Long Canyon.
Ooh.
I remember this level being kind of a pain. Woohoo!
Because that
Man, it's
purple,
dark and scary.
purple goop in the rain.
The purple was just insta-death.
Oh, yeah. And then we're going to have to try to dodge those.
Oh yeah, the Hammer Bros. Hammer Bros. Ooh, money. Money. Oh, I thought you were going to snipe him in the air.
Oh, no.
Oh, nice. Not bad, not bad.
Oh.
Ooh, nice.
I don't know if I hit
Yeah.
that. Right?
I don't think you need to. I don't think it does anything. Ooh, nice. Yeah, you got him all.
Do I go in there?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, nice. Nice.
Ooh.
Speaking of other treasure that I found, I was talking about that transformer. There's a treasure I found in our basement when I was younger.
Oh.
So, yeah, my brother's like 5 years older than me, and he had an original Game Boy, like the big gray brick ones.
Oh, yeah.
And I had one as well, but like I was so young, like it wasn't even that I really, decided to buy a Game Boy. It was that, my parents were like, "Oh, we'll get this for him, for Christmas." I think it was one year, but like I was so young that it was just, and at the time it was just like no internet and stuff. You didn't really know or ever see gifts or what was out in the world available. So it was anything that I got as far as games or toys or anything, that's was all my parents basically making those decisions. So anyway, I had a Game Boy, and I had the first Super Mario Land on it, Yoshi's Cookie. I know my brother had The Legend of Zelda, Link's Awakening, Tetris, and I was so young playing Link's Awakening back in those days. I didn't have the I don't know, mental reasoning yet to figure some of those games out. So I would get stuck in Link's Awakening. I would basically just play till a certain part and then be like, I don't know what to do now. And so the point I'm getting to is the first big game I remember for Game Boy coming out that I specifically asked for one Christmas was Pokemon Red and Pokemon Blue. Now at the time, just due to, again, the internet's not really around, no one really, you can't gain information on what stuff is. I don't even know how I knew what Pokemon was at that time. Like, I don't know if it was the trading card game was already out or the anime was out, but I just knew I wanted those games. And I had no idea that Pokemon Red and Blue were basically the exact same game. But so I ended up getting both of them for this one Christmas. But I remember that being like the first big game that I was just like, wow, this is amazing. This is awesome. And then what I remember was those games had, the ability to trade between. So if someone had, whether they had red or blue, and there was, Pokemon that were exclusive to certain ones, you had to trade if you wanted to get all of them. And there were certain ones that would only evolve if you traded them over. And to get all the starter Pokemon, the only way possible was to trade, because you couldn't, you could only get one starter for each level or each gameplay that you played through. So I always when Pokemon came out as a kid, it was so huge, and everyone wanted all the Pokemon, obviously, and basically there wasn't really a way to do it unless you had a way to trade between people, and that required at that time the link cable. You actually needed the physical cable to link two Game Boys together.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. And so, I'm a kid. I don't have disposable income. I don't even know where you would find those link cables. We don't have the internet to look it up. So it was just basically like, oh, you can't ever do it. And one day I was just in my basement and I found this link cable and I was like, what? I was like, what is this? Like, how do I have? It was one of the most memorable, amazing moments of my life because as a kid, I was just like, oh my gosh, I can do it now. I can get all the Pokemon. I guess my brother, you know, my parents had bought him an original Game Boy, and I don't know if when they bought it, it was in like a pack that came with accessories and whatnot. And the link cable must have been one of the things that came with it. And my brother was never huge into video games, so I'm sure he just like put that cable away down in the basement somewhere, being like, this is useless to me. Like he didn't, you know. And I remember finding that and just being like, wow, this entire time I've been trying to get all these Pokemon, I've been trying to trade, and like, you know, you would go to school and talk to people and like they'd have Pokemon and you'd want them, but that was like a life-changing moment as a young kid in my life to be like, oh my gosh, we had this cable this whole time. And it was just like, then I could take my Game Boy to school and help people get other Pokemon and trade with them and stuff. And it was just like, wow, it was just like, oh my gosh.
Hidden treasure.
Yeah, it was just like a hidden treasure that this whole time that we had, and I had no idea. And it was just like, wow. Yeah.
No, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, no, it was at the time, it was like one of the coolest things. It was just like, oh my gosh. I remember like freaking out because I had a copy of Red and Blue, and then my brother also had a Game Boy, so I was just able to borrow his Game Boy and sort of, you know, do all the stuff that I had been wanting to do.
Right, especially if he was not gonna.
Yeah, and if he wasn't using it, so it was just like, oh, awesome. So it was like one of these hidden treasures, basically just buried in our basement. And my brother probably just thought it was like junk or something, but it was trash to him, but treasure to me. One man's trash, another man's treasure. I was just like, oh my gosh. Oh,
Ooh.
whoa.
Yeah, living
Getting
on the
crazy.
edge. Okay, so I'm trying to see what's the best way to do this. I guess just go for it.
Oh, no. At least you didn't die.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, not bad.
And I think on the original Red copy, I ended up actually getting all 151 Pokemon.
What?
Yeah. Because I could do it that way, and then years later, people would always talk about the rumors of getting Mew.
Oh,
the 151.
yeah.
There was just all these like, oh, if you go to the SSN, there's like a parked truck there, and you can use strength on it to move the truck, and Mew's under there. And there was years later, maybe 10 or 15 years after those games came out, people actually found a weird type of manipulation of the game that if you did a certain set of things, like I think it was like you fly to a certain town and then move a few steps, and then whatever it is, it's like the code in the game gets set to basically spawn Mew. So then you can just go in to one of the wild area grasslands or something, and then the Pokemon that spawns ends up being Mew. So it was kind of a non-legit but actually legit way of getting it, rather than using like Game Shark or something like that, or Game Genie. You could just kind of manipulate the way the game works in order to get it to spawn for you.
Game Genie. I haven't heard that in a while.
Yeah, Game Genie. Never had one. I always wanted one, but that was another thing that was like big back in the day. Like every once in a while you'd have like that one friend that had it or something. Right. It was just like, wow, that's so cool.
Your parents got you that?
Yeah, your parents got you that? That's crazy. Wow, you know. Because I'm sure they were probably expensive. I don't know how much it was, and it was probably a hard sell for kids. Like, it's one thing to like tell your parents like you want a certain game or something for your birthday or Christmas or whatever, but to tell them you want something to cheat in video games, they're kind of like, that's not worth our money, basically. Yeah. So when someone did actually end up having it, you're like, wow, that's so cool. I think if you angle it correct, like angle it.
Oh, you can get it like the
Yeah, if you like
optimal-
angle it that. No,
the other way.
yeah, somewhere around there, because then they're like coming in a straight line towards there. So I think back up a little bit and then towards. Yeah. No, you just stand still.
Okay.
But I think you have to back up further.
Okay.
And then angle it a little bit to the like diagonally. There, I think.
There's a spot.
Or maybe stand behind them right
Yeah,
there.
I think it's somewhere like
And then
here.
angle, yeah. There you go.
There you go.
Well, one dot. Oh, she's scared.
Oh, she
Shaking.
is scared.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. Killing ghosts.
Killing ghosts.
Ghostbusters. It's so weird. Like sometimes it kills it and
Yeah,
sometimes it
I think
doesn't.
because sometimes she's
She like shaking.
shakes. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can do this, Toadette. You can do it.
Nice. Nice. Oh. I didn't think it was gonna
And you
get
did it all.
that. Yeah.
Nice.
Ooh.
Can I go up here?
Ghosts don't need ladders.
Ghosts don't need ladders.
Yeah. They got those for.
Oh, I can't get it that way. Alright, let's try this first.
Yeah. I don't know if there's gonna be a ghost that's
Yeah, I feel like there will be. It's better
Run.
to have them. Oh.
Oh.
Mm.
Maybe go
Oh,
all the way across
there.
and then
Yeah.
turn around. Ooh.
Those are
Nice.
some big boos.
Yeah. King Booze.
Dun.
Not really King Booze, but so
Mega boos.
Mega Booze. Where's the?
Ultra boos. Oh, what's this?
I don't know.
Where did it
Oh,
go?
I think you position that a certain way to drop. I don't think there's anything there, but yeah, I think you need to rotate it and then
Yeah.
drop somewhere.
Okay.
I don't know. Oh, see? Oh, there's
Oh.
one. But how do you get there?
Let's see.
Is there?
Something
Can you drop
there?
down? Oh, you can just. Yeah.
Mhm.
Nice.
Woohoo! And that's the third one.
Yeah. You just need the star.
Okay, so now do I... What's in here? Oh, this is where... Oh. Oh. Oh.
Oh, more coins.
Ah.
Pays to not know where you're going sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, it's the little guy, the blue guy.
Where?
Oh,
Oh, no.
yeah.
Yeah. I
Oh,
got
he
it.
already gave you something.
Yeah. He did his due diligence.
Nice.
Okay, hold on. I
And
forgot
where the
where-
other two are. Slacking
Came
off
from
as normal.
here, I went in here. And then I went up here. I think all the ghosts are busted.
Ghost are busted.
Busted.
Who you busting, Buster?
Buster. Oh, wait. Ah,
Yeah.
there we go.
Yeah, there you go. Shining bright like a star.
Like a star.
Yeah, he's a star.
Like a...
Shine bright like a star.
Ah. Oh,
Oh, they like shake out of.
there you go.
Yeah, I do one at a time. Oh, there we go. It's funny though, because there's lampshades there, so
Technically, it's
technically
light.
they're already in light. Yeah.
Or the star emits light as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah. I guess that lamp has special powers.
Yeah.
The
Ghost
headlamp.
busting powers.
Collected the 1-up mushroom.
Did.
Nice.
Woohoo!
All right.
What's next?
Here's a
Here's
quick tip. What?
Here- Ah,
Okay.
I know.
Yeah.
Yes?
That's
Okay.
not a tip.
That's a little late.
Yeah. Dragadon's revenge.
Oh, it's him again.
Okay, so his name is Dragadon.
Dragadon.
That's an intense name.
Yeah. Instead of just Dawn. Or Dawn the Dragon.
Ooh.
Oh, I remember this. We're gonna have to, like, crank some of those shields to go into place.
Oh yeah, and I think there's something right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember because I
Oh, we died so many
so
times
many
on this.
times.
Oh, he even has his bump still.
Aww. So we know it's the same
It's the
dragon.
same, yeah. Ooh,
Hold on. I'm gonna
yeah. Better be safe than sorry.
Yeah.
Woohoo. See what's in the turnips. Not much.
Yep.
Just some coins. Again, not that useful.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, I got
he
stuck, on
the,
that.
yeah.
I remember that last time too.
Yeah, that's what happens. That's why the touch is kind of more efficient at that than using the controller.
Okay. I'm gonna get these.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah.
Floating platforms. Oh, is there something under there?
Oh, there's definitely something under there.
Oh.
Oh no!
Oh.
Oh,
Not anymore. There's not. It's probably a gem or something. Uh oh.
Oh no! I'm gonna die.
Oh yeah. Well, now you can get that stuff.
I forget. It rises and then...
Yeah.
So I already got the diamond down there.
Yeah. Yeah, this is one nice thing. This game's pretty casual in that respect. That if you die after collecting one of the diamonds,
Make
I'll
you
have
get
to
it
get
again.
it again.
Yeah.
Just, I don't know. It's nice. I mean, this is.
Oh, I got stuck.
I mean, this is built to be a more casual game. And I'm
Yeah.
sure a lot of people don't like that. So they like the challenge, but at the same
Right.
time, it's like if it's this sort of casual type game, it's also kind of nice that it doesn't make you go back and do it. Just like,
Yeah.
oh man, come on.
Because I think
wanna
sometimes
go
when you
back
have to
and do it.
replay a level, the most annoying part is
Yeah.
having to
Do everything you already did.
Mhm.
Yeah. And I mean, you still have to go through the entire level. So it's
Right.
not like you're not eating the level, but
just those extras.
just extra things that you.
See? I
Yeah,
don't
it
know.
looks like it. Oh, barely. There's like a
Yeah.
wall. Yeah. Ah,
Ooh.
nice. Oh.
Oh,
Oh, almost took the
yeah.
plunge.
Come on.
Ooh,
Oh.
wow. That was close.
That was close.
See, this part's tricky because it's
Yeah.
kind of like
If you don't get it.
yeah, if you don't get it right, you kind of gotta go back down.
Oh, that was not
Whoa.
worth it.
Oh, nice.
Oh. Mm.
Nice moves.
That was
Oh,
close.
he's raining down fire.
Oh,
now.
yeah. Oh, no. Okay.
There's a lot of hazards going on.
Yeah.
There's lava rising up. Lava
No, I don't
falling
want to
down.
grab it.
Yeah.
Oh, it keeps grabbing it. Okay, let's go. Oh.
Oh, you gotta twist it to.
Oh, no.
So
Okay.
I guess wait. Yeah, there we go. Nice.
Okay.
Woohoo.
Okay. Oh,
Is there anything under there? Under that part? No. Maybe.
maybe?
No. Ooh,
Oh,
yeah.
there is. That could have been
So
bad
wait,
if there
no,
was nothing
I think
there.
there's. Ah, there you go.
Okay.
That's how you're supposed to do that.
Yeah. See, if there was
Nice.
nothing there, though,
Yeah, you're just
it'd
an
be...
instant death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there something
Not
there?
worth
nope.
it. Nope.
Oh, there's coins. Did I just miss it? Or...
Yeah, I guess.
Ah, there it goes.
Nice.
Wow, we are so close to the lava.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Toadette's gotta be sweating hard.
Yeah. Okay. I like this one.
Yeah. This is basically just.
Up we go.
The dragon has wings, but he doesn't seem to fly.
He's stuck.
Smog.
Small. Oh, from The Hobbit?
The Hobbit.
No.
Oh!
No.
Go, go, go. So close.
Yeah. I'm not want to do
It's
this
also
over
hard
again.
to see when
Is
that thing's on the screen, yeah. it's not the best. Oh. Yeah, see, like, grab it. It's not the best implementation. Oof.
Go,
Alright.
go, 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 go.
Climb to the top. Same thing
Here we
happens
go,
where it
here
just
we go.
falls. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get another bump on the
Kind of looks like a catfish.
Yeah, it does. Ugh, now I don't.
Oh, is it
Catfish
grossing you
are-
out?
Yeah. Woohoo. Nice job, Toadette. She's just as strong as Toad. Captain Toad. She's not Captain Toadette. She's just
So what?
Toadette.
She's just Toadette.
She's
Wait a second. Are we sure she's just Toadette? Cause isn't Toadette supposed to be Toad's girlfriend? The real Toad?
I don't know. I don't know if Toadette. I don't know if there is.
Oh, maybe are they brother sister?
Who? Toadette and Toad? I don't know.
It's never
I don't know what the
confirmed nor
yeah.
denied.
I don't
Maybe
know if Toadette might just be in. I don't know if she's in things other than Captain Toad. Or she might be. She was in the Mario
Kart.
Rabbids. Is she in there? Oh yeah, she is.
Mm-hmm.
And the other person is Toad, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh.
Cause like in Mario
yeah.
Rabbids, there's parts where they're trying to find each other.
But it's Captain Toad in that game, I think. It's not
it?
Toad. I'm pretty sure it's Captain Toad.
I'm confused.
Uh-oh.
What's going
Toadette's dating two people.
Ah! Oh,
Captain
farewell,
Toad and Toad.
Pyropuff Pete.
Oh. Yeah, play it. See
Let's
what
go.
Oh, I think this is where, yeah, you like ride.
Oh
the guy.
yeah! Woohoo! The dragon. Finally, they make use of it.
Yeah.
There.
So it just breaks apart by yelling.
Yeah, I guess so. Oh, I can go up and down.
Pool of Bills can't do anything.
No. Oh, that
Nice.
Goomba. Ah!
Yeah, that Goomba's
Toast.
seen better days.
Ooh.
It's basically just a free bonus
Yeah.
round. You don't
Pretty
gotta do
fun.
anything. Yeah. It's fun when games do stuff like that.
Yeah.
You just like, there you go. Have fun.
Just
No,
destroy things.
no real challenges.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's got the right idea.
Yeah. Toad should have done that.
Yeah.
Oh well. Spin wheel cog ruins.
Just having a blast.
Yeah. Alright, everybody. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next episode.
Bye.
See ya.